Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and today I want to tell you about some tractor attachments and some other equipment that I've got for sale. First thing I want to do is go out and look at two attachments that are outside and show you those because it's about to get dark and we'll run out of time. Then we're going to come up here in the shop and I'm going to give you an update on the Woodland Mills resale program and why it's taken a few weeks to get some of those products listed. Here we have a Maschio Brava Flail Mower. This thing is really heavy built. It's got a 60-inch cut. It's a little bit heavy for like a subcompact. The company website says it requires 25 horsepower. Mine has 30.6 horsepower to the PTO. Handles it just fine. You guys know I don't have a very big tractor. It has manual offset about this much where you can slide it side to side. And it's got the hammer blades. Now, I think this thing's awesome. Really happy with it. But I've got a lot of different mowing attachments and some more different mowing attachments that are going to be coming soon. And this is just one that I don't really need anymore. So, if you want to know more about it than what I'm telling you right now, every time I've ever used this mower was on video. It's never been used that wasn't recorded. So I've got 3 or 4 flail mower videos that you can watch. If you're seriously interested in buying it, might be worth your time to see what I was saying about it before I was trying to sell it. But it's a really nice unit. And I believe whenever I got this, the list price was $5,000, $5,500, something like that. The only listing I can find, Maschio mainly sells these through dealerships. The only listing I could find was on a third-party website that said $6,100. I'm not looking to get anywhere near that. I would take $3,800 for this flail mower. And I feel like that would be doing somebody a favor who bought it. A lot of mower. I mean, this sucker's heavy built. That's a lot of mower for that price. And if you're not familiar with flail mowers, and the difference between a flail mower and a brush cutter and why you would want a flail mower, I've done a video just talking about the pros and cons of flail mowers. I'll try to put a link to that in the description too. Next thing I'm selling is my Frontier WC 1105 wood chipper. And it's a nice wood chipper, but long before I got a partnership with Woodland Mills, I explained why I thought the Woodland Mills chippers were better than this chipper. And mainly it's because they have hydraulic infeed rollers and this one doesn't. Now that doesn't mean it's not worth anything. It's still a heavy built unit. The flywheel's heavy, everything about it's well made. It's got stake pockets underneath. And I'm willing to take a bath on this, if you're familiar with that expression. So I paid $5,700 for this. Then I came on a video not long afterwards, said, guys, I messed up. I should have never bought this. I rolled it into financing on another equipment purchase, and it didn't feel as bad until I started really looking at the wood chipper market. Then I went and used some Woodland Mills chippers, and I said, man, you can get a better chipper for half the cost. So there's no way. This was $5,700 when I bought it. It's probably now, if you wanted to buy this one, it's probably $6,000 or $7,000. I don't know. But I'll take $2,000 for this. And the reason I'll sell it for way less than I gave for it is because I can't make an argument or a case to the person buying it that it's a good value if it costs more than the Woodland Mills chippers. So the smallest one they have, I think, is $2,800. Most of those are $3,000, $4,000, depending on what size you get. So I'll sell this for way less than that. And the reason I want to do it, if I was just an average guy, I would say this is a good enough chipper for me. But because I have the YouTube channel, and because I have a partnership with Woodland Mills, if I'm going to be distributing wood chippers for Woodland Mills, then I want to have one here on the property that I actually use so I know about them and I can speak intelligently about those wood chippers. So no matter what, I have to get my own Woodland Mills wood chipper or keep one of these that's been sent to me, whatever the case may be. So this has no value to me. I'll take $2,000, which is a third of what it costs new. and it doesn't have that much use on it. Let's go back up to the shop. If I'm going to be selling stuff, the easiest way to do it is local pickup, so I guess it would help to know where I'm at. I'm actually in Kansas, but I'm right in the corner where Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas come together. So basically right in the center of the United States. I'm also working the bugs out right now and getting set up so that I can ship something heavy like that. But today, I'm not quite ready for that. I'll be posting about that in my Woodland Mills resale group. For those of you who aren't already familiar, I've become a distributor for Woodland Mills. I'm taking any rejected items that is delivered to a customer and for one reason or another, they decide not to accept that item. I got an email today. The customer accidentally ordered 2 identical sawmills. One of them the customer kept, and the other one they're sending to me. When I receive these, I open them up, I make sure everything's there, I look for damage, and fix what needs fixed, and I'm reselling those at a discount and save you guys a little bit of money. One thing I want to make clear to my regular viewers is this channel's not going to become the Woodland Mills resale YouTube channel. I'm not going to be talking about this every week or all the time, but I do have a few things that I want to clarify for the people who are following along who have an interest in these products. First is, they do still have a warranty from Woodland Mills. Second, there are certain minor scuffs or scratches that I'm not going to fix. And depending on the size of the component, it just depends. It's going to vary from situation. What I'm going to do is catalog any little thing. Now, if there's a major problem or something that affects functionality, I'm going to fix that. But if it's just a little scratch here or there, that's going to be covered by the discount. It's a dent and ding kind of thing, and I think that's going to be better for the buyer and for me in terms of how I process this equipment. What's been remarkable to me, my dad was here working with me all day. We opened up 3 sawmills and inventoried everything and checked everything out. And even though one of these cases, one of the crates, was in really bad shape, we found almost nothing wrong with it. There's some little spots where the paint's scuffed and the boxes are damaged, but the product is not. And all 3 of these sawmills that are behind me are perfectly fine. So for someone who's getting one of these, it's just an opportunity to get a little bit of a dent and ding product at a discounted price. I opened the 2 wood chippers in a video maybe 2 weeks ago, and I showed that each of them had one product damage, one component damage that I ordered from Woodland Mills, and those replacement parts should be here any day. Normally, Woodland Mills is super fast, but over the New Year's holiday, customer service was down, so they shipped them as soon as they got back, and I expect to have those repaired and listed for sale any day. Now I want to talk about how I distribute these items because I'm not quite sure what the best thing to do is. And what I mean by that is right now I'm getting a lot of inquiries, and I had someone go in my Facebook group today. I've only sold 1 item, but I had someone go in my Facebook group and say that they thought I wasn't fair in the way I sold that. So the story goes, a good friend of mine, Paul Case, who lives 15 minutes from me, already knew that I was doing this program and said when they come in, I'll be interested in a stump grinder. The day they came in, we opened up that stump grinder. I called him. He came over here with cash that day and just bought it. And, well, he wrote me a check. But anyway, he came over the first day and bought it. And someone commented in the Facebook group and said, I messaged you about it so much. They were kind of upset, said so much for first come, first serve. I messaged Brock about this and he sold it to his friend instead. Well, I want to do the best job I can, but if you've ever sold something like on Facebook Marketplace, you know how it goes. Is this available? Is this available? Is this available? And then you say yes, and then there's nothing. It's very hard to hold things. And in that exact case, Paul talked about it before I ever showed it in a video. He said he was interested in the first one before it was public information. But it opens up a bigger question that I've had a bunch of people who email me and different things like that say, hey, I want a wood chipper, and I don't have one available yet. Now, say tomorrow the parts come in and this is available. Do I try to research through all my messages, see who contacted me first? Or do I just post it in the Facebook group and whoever happens to be on Facebook first? So I'm trying to do the right thing, but I also want to make it simple for me to keep track of. So one idea was to keep a spreadsheet. When someone tells me they're interested in something, I could log their contact information. And when I have one available, contact the person who had contacted me first. That seems like a fair thing to do. It also seems like it could be kind of complicated. I don't know. Another hiccup is that I already mentioned, I've been contacting some freight brokers trying to find good pricing for shipping these items. This is a super simple process if someone wants to come here and get something. It's going to save you money. It's easy for me. I don't have to repackage all of these items. I can even build the sawmill. If you've never built one and you'd rather hire me to do it, we can set the mill up for you. So shipping is its own hurdle, and I'm ready to go through that process. And the reason I'm telling you guys all of this is if you've been waiting for me to post stuff, I'm just ironing out the logistics. All of these are for sale today locally, but I'm not ready to ship them. So if you're interested in a sawmill, a wood chipper from Woodland Mills, a cheaper wood chipper from Frontier, or a flail mower, let me know. Also, let me know what you think. When I have a wood chipper available, is the right thing to do post it in the group and the first comment gets it? Is that the right thing to do? I just want to be fair. I want to be simple and fair. Anyway, I appreciate you guys taking time to watch the video. I'll put links on the screen to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.